Yes, hi there. This is Andrew Power from Asperger's Central and also administrator for the Asperger's Syndrome Awareness Group. Now, I just wanted to walk everyone through a quick way of finding out whether or not these posts that come into the page are legitimate or absolutely bogus. So I'm going to step you through how I go about identifying these shysters, so to speak. So the first thing is I'm going to target this post here that's come in. It's made by somebody called Sunny Lane and they've got their image. So the first thing I do is I look at the URL. URL usually off the hip, if it sounds very generic, health perfection, couldn't get much more generic, it's usually a load of crap. But we're going to confirm this one way or another. So we right click on the person who posted it because we want to know about the profile who posted it. We also right click on the article that they're trying to spam or advertise. So the first thing first, we will go to the article and we'll work out whether or not it's legitimate. So here's an article. First thing you do is you look at the website and you look at where the advertising is. If there's advertising right up the top, like here, it's a good indicator that this is not a good site. So you scroll down and if there's more advertising on the page, there's a good chance, yep, more advertising. And some more advertising. So there's a good chance that, excuse my phone, there's a good chance that this is already a dodgy site without even going any further. The next step you do is just grab any of the text that you want. So in this case, I'm just going to grab the first line, overcome a disadvantage, like they haven't even copied and pasted it right. So I'm using I'm using Chrome at the moment. So I just selected the text, right click and go search Google for, and it will come back with any results that match. First thing you do is you look at the bold text here, and you can see that this article actually comes from Project Autism in Canada. So it's completely not, and if you scroll down, Project Autism have got multiple versions of this. There's also Lighthouse Hockey. They've also copied it, and a few others as well. But the Google pretty much, the way it works with its backlinks is the site that has the most links coming into it, it determines is the first published or the most authority site with that article. So there's a good chance that this article was originally from Project Autism. So we know that the article's been stolen. We know that they've got advertising. Typically the third way that you look, if you scroll down, they usually have a free theme to do with WordPress. You know, like if you see the word WordPress here, it's usually a clone site. In this case, the other thing you can do is look at the topics of the site, health perfection, everything about health and fitness. So it's really, really generic. And this article's on Asperger's and ADHD, but really there's no common thread. So at this point I'm leaning towards this site as absolute spam, but let's give the person the benefit of the doubt and pretend they're not an absolute douchebag. So at this point we close that off. We know the article's spam, so we come back to the person who posted it, Sunny Lane. So what we do is we look at Sunny Lane firstly, and I don't want to be racist here, but have a look at whether or not their friends are primarily English speaking. You will get these profiles where they don't actually write any comments. So they've got their profile, but they don't make a single comment to any of their posts. And if they do make a comment, sometimes you'll see that they're not even in English. So you've got to ask yourself, if this person doesn't primarily speak English and doesn't post and comment, what's going on here? So what we do is, you've got this person's profile picture up here. If there's no comments here, we're still giving them the benefit of the doubt. So here's their profile. So you click on the picture. And now I don't know this person here, but we right click and we go to search Google for image. We let that go and search. Google will come back. It will identify that image. And if there's a match, you'll see more matches come up here. But so I've, as you can see, I've already had a link and I've already checked this person out. But you come down to visually similar images. And if you scroll down a bit further, you'll see, look, strong women on Pinterest. You know, Dinah Jane Hansen. So we now know who the person is from Fifth Harmony, whoever the hell that is, I don't know. But they're on Pinterest. So this image has come from Pinterest. And what we do know is the person's real name is Dinah, and this profile is saying their name is Sunny with her picture. So, and if you have a look, here's a random Indian guy's come along and liked the image. That's another indicator, not to stereotype, but unfortunately most of the black hatters in the world are Indians using automated tools. It's just the way it is. That's how the black hat communities roll, because they do a lot of outsourcing and cheap, shitty work. And this is a fake profile right here. So at this point, we know that the article's fake, the person's fake. So at this point, I'm just going to come along, and this person keeps wanting to call me on my phone, and I'm just going to delete and block the person because we now know that they're fake and their article's fake. Delete and block. And if you want to go a step further, you can come back to their profile, you click on the three little dots, you go report, and you go report this account, continue, and you come down to this is a fake account, and continue. And then you just click other, continue, and submit to Facebook. Now, it's up to Facebook whether or not they'll ban the person. More often than not, they'll look at the messages and the links that they're posting, and these automated tools, they leave such a very obvious footprint that Facebook, more often than not, will close these spam accounts down. But that's how you weed people out of your groups and your pages, and I hope this video helps and helps you keep your pages and groups safe from spammers. Well, this is Andrew Power. I hope this has helped. Thanks a lot and have a great day, and Merry Christmas for yesterday and Happy New Year for coming up.